morning, you guys. I pray that all is well with you all on today. I am going to jump right into what I'm going to talk about. Today's subject is going to be cracks in the clay. What I mean by that is we all know the scripture that God is the potter and we are the clay, and he molds us into what he needs us to be for the glory of his kingdom, paraphrasing the scripture. But what I'm speaking of on today is with the cracks in the clay, it's okay to show your cracks. Because it's showing that we all go through struggles. We all go through things, and we do mask a lot of things because certain people, we just don't feel comfortable releasing to, which is fine. But it's okay to show that there's a crack, because when God remolds that crack, he's rebuilding you. He's letting you go through your release. He's operating in his healing power. And when people are able to see those cracks, but you're still praising and worshiping through those cracks, whatever your cracks may be, it's encouragement for someone else. We have to be willing to let our cracks show. We have to be willing to let the repair part show, because everybody is not open enough to be transparent with their struggles. But those of us that are, we need to be willing to show the parts, because we never know who else is going through what we're going through. And just like with Paul and the thorn in his side, God does things to keep you humble, to keep you leaning on him. And the way that it was given to me this morning was that by us allowing our cracks to be shown is a sign of humility. The way that we get out of our darkness is going to be someone else's light path to get out of theirs. So we have to be willing to let our light shine even through the cracks. Because if you think about, like, when something breaks or it cracks and the light shines through it, the light is able to go in different directions, because it's pushing through the cracks. And that is what God is wanting us to do. He's wanting us to push through the cracks in our clay, push through the cracks in our lives, to show people that no matter what it is that we're faced up against or what we feel that we can't handle, that he's bigger than that, that he always has our back, and that we just have to continue to trust him. Job lost everything, and he continued to trust God. Esther was put in, that is my favorite story in the Bible. I'm always going to bring it up somehow, some way. Esther was put out of her comfort zone, but she still stood firm, even through them remolding her to fit the qualifications of what their standard was to stand in front of the king. She stood firm through the molding process, and the light that God gave her was able to shine We have to be willing to let our light shine through the cracks. We have to be willing to share our cracks and not being afraid of failure, not being afraid of it, because if everything came so easily, we would not need God. We would not give him the respect that he is due if everything came to us so easily. So I just encourage you all to let your cracks show. Keep pressing, because there's always a blessing in the pressing. If you feel like you cracking beyond belief, take it to the one that can mend you, and he will heal you. Be encouraged. Enjoy your day. Keep pressing. Keep fighting. Keep worshiping. Keep trusting God.